I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not really like frozen. I just wanted to do that. Hey, guys, this is Tom, the furry hat guy, and this is Big Profit System: How to Get Sales Fast, Part 1. Now, the thing is that I noticed there's people out there that have been ordering the postcards, and there's a big process within that. Okay, because people always ask sometimes. They go, okay, so you ordered the postcards and you ordered 1,000 of them, but I'm not getting the results that Tom got in like 1,000 postcards, or I'm not getting 1,000. I'm not getting the results that Brandon Fry got with 1,000 postcards, or I'm not getting the results that Tony DePaulo got with 1,000 postcards. And I got to tell you, there is little bits of a science going on with marketing. Okay, because there is a science behind all of it. Okay, because the thing is that you have to recognize a few things here. The things you got to recognize is that one, when you order your postcards, they need to go out and begin bringing in the people, like the people from the lists. And are they guaranteed to come in and sign up at the level that you are wanting them to sign up at? Are they? Well, the thing is that it's a marketing system. Like, you order the postcards from the mailing house. The marketing system talks about how you can order postcards and make money with it. Okay, the thing is that there's a thing called a follow-up process. You all ever heard of the words, the fortune is in the follow-up? Well, the thing is that you can have a different type of follow-up process that can help a person take an action even faster. Okay, so first off, I want to show you a couple things here with the Big Profit System. Okay, let's go and log into the back office of the Big Profit System here. And as we're logging in back here, let me go and show you a couple things here. Okay, first off, in the back here, as you all know, there is a part where it says, auto responses. Now, in the auto responses part, it has all these different autoresponder messages that are automatically in there, and they're already ready for you. Okay, now here's the thing. I actually personally, as an experienced marketer, because I know how to market, I've spent thousands of dollars on my education because I've learned all this stuff. I bought products, went to seminars, and I've learned this stuff. So if I'm getting quick results from postcards, there's something I'm doing that you're not doing. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. Okay, so first off, in the personal info over here, if you notice, I have something here with a company called Aweber. Now, what I did is I actually build my own list. And the reason why I build my own list is because if I have people from postcards coming into my own list, well, the thing is that they're going to be looking at my stuff. They're going to be looking at me. And I got to tell you guys this. First off, here's one of the secrets. In my first autoresponder series that I actually designed for my system, and I always say, if you're going to build your own list, build it with Aweber. I just love Aweber. Well, the thing is with my first autoresponder series, let me go and show you with mine right here. I have I'm going to show you how I write my first email out. And the reason why I write my email out like this is because I want people to connect with who I am. If you opted into my list through a postcard, I want you to get to know me. I want you to get to know that I'm a real person. And real people who have their own stuff, present their own stuff with a story, they make the most money. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, first off, in the beginning, I put, welcome to my newsletter, told about myself, about the cheesy postcards. I introduced my girlfriend, how I've been in other companies where I've done over $409,000 in the last year. How I've been able to travel. I've spoken in front of large groups, and the thing is, I talked about the story of how I discovered Big Profit System and why, Big Profit System has, created more of an avenue where it's more passive and it's able to work for us with phone closers while we get to travel the world, while we get to enjoy life, and we get to do what we want to do. And I did that. And even in my first email that goes out, I invite people to follow me on Facebook. Why? because I want people who come in through a postcard to be able to get in touch with me as well, so that not only do they have a closer with Big Profit System, they also have a person that they came through. So it's almost like they're getting two coaches. So why not give them two coaches for the price of one? It's really up to you. Guys, this is stuff that I'm doing. You don't have to do this. You guys can use the Big Profit System auto response series, and it works. But if you want fast results, build a connection with people through your postcard marketing, and then they're more apt to take an action because they'll feel like, okay, there's a real person actually doing this, you see? And then they're more apt to feel more of a connection. And when they feel more of a connection with an actual person, they feel as if like, okay, wow, this person is like me. They identify with me. Like I talked about in my first email, how I had no time freedom. I worked in the restaurant industry for 12 to 15 years. And, I was looking at different systems, and I did this, did that. I talked about my story, and I talked about like what the problem was in my life. And then I spoke about how I discovered Big Profit System. I offered a problem, I offered a solution, and I offered a Big Profit System and why, they should look at it. And then what I did here is, if you notice, I said questions. Hey, send me a text message. Make yourself accessible. Don't just be like, oh, it's just the coach. When they go to sign up or something, to say, and by the way, when you sign up, you got to actually go through a coach, not exactly me. I make myself available because I want to be able to answer people's questions the best that I can. If I can't answer the question, I'll say, I don't know, ask the other coach. I totally said that before. So I don't know, can you actually ask that question to the coach when you're signing up, and go to that page and fill it out? I literally tell them that. I don't get on the phone with anybody. I'll text people. If they text me, I'll text them and stuff like that. Or if they go on Facebook, I'll private message. I haven't talked to anybody on the phone about this. Okay, so that's what I do with that. And and actually, if I've had friends from past stuff that they've seen me do before, now those people, I've actually hopped on the phone with them because they've actually known me from before. So just kind of want to throw that in there. Okay, so that's one of the biggest things is part one of this, of how to get results fast, is having a awesome follow-up series. And here's the formula. I'm going to leave you with a formula. Okay, so write this down. Okay, in your follow-up series, you should have this. And by the way, if you don't have Aweber yet, I'll tell you what, I have a link in the description area. I appreciate it if you came through my link for Aweber, just because, I'm telling you about it, and I'm the one who's an affiliate mentioning you how good it is. Okay, that would be cool. Okay, so here's what I did. All right, so when I came through this, I actually, part one is a follow-up sequence in Aweber. Okay, now again, the question is going to be like, okay, so what types of things should I say? Well, I'm going to tell you. So first off, you should have a story about you. Like, who are you? Story about you. Okay. Number two, you should have, a problem that you went through. Okay. And the next thing you should actually have is why you chose Big Profit System. Why? Why did you do that? Okay. So that's it for part one of how to get sales fast. Okay. So, I would say in your follow-up sequence, add this sequence as your first email, and then you can actually start going into the rest of the Big Profit System messages if you'd like to. Each day you actually have access in Aweber to actually send out a broadcast about certain things, to help people understand how the postcard system works, whatever you want to do. Okay, so in part two of how to get sales fast with Big Profit System, or Big Profit System, how to get sales fast, part one. Okay, but in part two, we're going to talk about another way that I use to get people to want to convert faster through the postcards. Okay, so that'll be part two because I don't want to overwhelm you and confuse you and all this stuff. So that'll be a great way to help you guys. And other than that, my friends, comment down below or subscribe so that you know exactly when the next video is. So comment down below, say, hey, this is great. Click a like with a thumbs up. That'd be cool. And hit a subscribe. Would love to have you a part of my subscribers. And hopefully this part helped you out to see, why are there other people getting results faster than me? What is going on here? I've sent out this many postcards and I haven't had anybody sign up yet. Well, this is part one of that. I'm going to go into maybe a 5-part, 6-part, 7-part. I don't know. There's so many parts to marketing that you have to understand in the whole process of just sending out postcards in all of this whole scientific method of making money on at home and online. Okay? So, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. That'd be cool. And love you all. God bless everybody.